What's up, Amit?
All good. So I look into the issue which you sent it to me, notification,
Yeah.
join the group, created a group. I can see it from last 3 months, it is the same.
Hmm.
Created the group.
Okay. So it doesn't have a group name
Yes,
at
yes.
the end of the.
No, it doesn't have.
Okay. And it's never had it that way.
Yeah, never have that way. It
Okay.
actually is a system message when someone created a group, that time we are sending it. So in
Okay.
that case, you want to turn off the notification or it will only send the system message?
Oh no, that's okay. I don't want to make any changes. Just wanted to confirm how it's supposed to act. So no, it's okay for now. It's okay. I'll let you know.
Okay, okay, okay.
Thank you.
All right, Amit, do you have a full update?
Yes, yes, yeah. So yeah, first thing I look into this issue. Then after I was checking Sentry issue. So I check. So I see the some issue there, but when I check it, it was not a real issue. But I found one issue. I talked with Jerry and he already fixed it. It was related to user friend badge. So it was some SQL problem that has been fixed. Hello?
Okay, thank you, Amit. Anything else?
No, no, Danny.
Okay, Jerry.
Hey, so looks like I'm working on a few things. They're all moving really slow. The first one was with Facebook, the WhatsApp support. I still didn't get a response from them. I sent another follow up indicating that we are completely blocked until we get something going here. So hopefully I can hear something from them. Next one is RevenueCat. Um, the credentials are saying that they're still not correct, which I don't get. I'm going to reach out to their support today, and hopefully they're not on holiday, and I can get something. I can get a response there because this has been waiting too long as well. Um, Only thing I have that is in progress. It's just tedious. Is getting the I'm going to create that dashboard that shows all the opt outs that happen for a particular SMS blast. Um, I have to reconfigure our Twilio webhooks. So I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to change a couple things, and I'll also have to retest with the external chat to make sure nothing messed up because the opt out messages are handled kind of differently with Twilio. So I have to make sure that those hit our database, but they don't go in. They don't leak into the chat. Which I don't think that's a big problem. I just want to make sure it all works fine when it's done. Still making progress on that. Um, Let's see. What I do was it Wednesday? I know Wednesday we were hoping that would be the revenue cat thing would be resolved. It wasn't. But Wednesday, oh yeah, we created the mutation to control the invite URLs from the back end for chat group invites. We also combined the sports groups, and I'm going to be decommissioning those groups very shortly. Um, Other than that, I think that's all the updates I got from my side for now.
Okay, cool. Um, I don't know that we'd want to do this right now, but one thing I've been thinking a lot about is push notifications. What would be required if we wanted to get into some machine learning to optimize these and to tweak messaging and really get better at ensuring value creation and avoiding value destruction with push notifications? I know a lot of teams um, have some machine learning built in that will slightly tweak tone and messaging and decide who to send what to
Mhm.
based on whether or not they're likely to click it.
So right now with how our one signal is set up is everything is in templates. So the templates have fixed text, and that's how we're grouping our analytics. So I don't know if once I think the only thing one signal offers that they call intelligent is intelligent message delivery, where they take the content of the message and they determine when's the best time to send it to the user based off of activity times.
Yeah, I think you're right too. I feel like there's got to be a better way for us to optimize. Right now, what we're doing is we're like whiteboarding all of them out, and we're going to just try some different ones and then measure the data and present it and see if we can make it a little bit better. But I feel like we're not fully leveraging the technology available for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with one signal, let me open up their dashboard real quick. I think the only thing is, yeah, it's the intelligent delivery time. Templates, automated. Um, like they have their journeys feature, which is like you can create user flows and automate it, push notifications. But I don't think that refers exactly to the transactional notification. So are we talking about maybe there's two types of notifications we could send there? I would consider them one half as marketing, half as transactional. Which ones are we looking to deal or to improve? I
All of
guess
them.
yeah. I figured I was going to get that response, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are several types of there are scheduled ones, and then there are scheduled ones are like ones that happen maybe an hour after a user onboards,
mhm,
and then we have user initiated push notifications, and even those fall into different buckets. Like some of them are like if you favorite or share something, others are like if you send a message, for example, or react to something.
mhm,
Um, and we just want to optimize all of them and make sure we're not sending too many, and that we're you know g- it's really easy to send out too many and have people turn them off. We want people to be more likely to keep them on and stay engaged with the product. So
mhm,
I don't think companies sit here and tweak this manually over and over and over and over and over. I think a lot of the large companies in social use some sort of machine learning to optimize and change tone, and then basically do A B C D E F G tests.
mhm.
It's something for us to look into if you're not already
Yeah.
familiar with how they do it.
This one signal gotta have a way for this. This is I don't get it. Let me send you something, but they have A/B testing, and I think machine learning is maybe too far for this, but A/B testing is exactly what you said. What they're really doing is that they're creating 10 variants of the same message, and they're seeing which one performs the best.
Yeah, we already kind of do it with templates, right? We have like
Mhm,
fa- first favorite A, first favorite B, and we fire those off
mhm,
at a 50-50 rate, and then we can see which one gets more clicks. So, if that's the best way to do it, we can just continue optimizing like that. I was just thinking there's got to be some way to really tie it to the user behavior, and I want to start doing some research into the best way to improve overall performance of push.
mhm. Um,
I think we can do it like using machine learning. Now I check ChatGPT, so we can do it based on the user behavior.
mhm.
We can do it.
But how do we dynamically adjust it?
So like let me tell you. So what ChatGPT is suggesting now? User active hours, time when they actually click notification, when they usually ignore notification. So like
Mhm,
these all things, so it will capture, and based on their action, it will delivered.
mhm,
We can use their AI model something.
mhm.
We need to invest more in them, but I think we can do it.
Well, I think let's see. So I'll send this to you as well. Is maybe some notifications we want to use the intelligent delivery.
Mm,
Um, and see if that makes anything better here.
okay.
Because this is one signal. This is one signal using the data that they have on hand to determine the best time to send a certain notification.
Let's think about that a bit because I feel like they wouldn't have nearly enough data. They're
What
not. It's not like
they have all the session data, Danny. They know when a user's in the app.
They know when a user's in the app, but they don't know like who a user is most likely to click a notification from. They're not connected to our behavior. They don't know like what the relationships between people are and stuff like that, right?
Right, that would be more in the transactional type.
Okay.
I guess this is mostly with the marketing type.
Yeah.
The
Let's think it through a little bit more. I want to be I feel like I just feel like we're under leveraging today's technology while building a social app that should be using every single technological resource possible. There's a lot of AI and machine learning we haven't gotten into yet, and I feel like we can, and it'll really help take us to the next level.
Gotcha.
That's I'm kind of broadly speaking here.
Mm-hmm.
So, did John have you working on anything else, Jerry?
Uh, yeah, he was just having me get some metrics for SMS opt outs for other campaigns, and I send you the metrics for the Thanksgiving SMS.
Yeah, thank you for that. I'd like to see how they've been changing over time too. So if you do prepare something for them, will you share it with me as well?
Yeah, I'll try and get all that together when I have this dashboard done.
Okay, great. Thank you. Um, okay, cool. Let's go to Amin.
Okay. Yeah, for me, the last day was wrapping up the build with every fixes we have for the new architecture. Um, it was only iOS. I did only iOS because like the Android is ready. It's just like we still have another Android build that we're still testing, I guess, with this mail stuff. So that's why I didn't do the Android, but I did the iOS one. Like I don't know, like Wednesday, I think. Yeah. So I'm not sure if you guys got the chance to stay again, go all through it, and if you saw any issues with it.
Should that be
Uh,
build 2.3.03?
no, no, I think it's all four. But let me just verify right now. No, yeah, it's a all four, not all three.
Okay. John did ask me to send O4 up to the, I mean, not O4, O3 up to the Play Store and to the App Store over the
Oh,
weekend, and they both of them got approved.
well,
But
like O3 is the one with the streak freezing, right?
might be
We're having issues with the Play Store still with the credentials. That's what I'm
with
working
the
with
RevenueCat thing.
Cat for. Uh, it's fine for iOS, but I don't know if hmm, maybe. Well, no, shoot. Well, no, I can disable it in prod.
Well,
Yeah.
I just got him through the approval process. John hasn't asked me to release him yet, but I'll check with him on
Okay.
that first.
I
So
can I can disable it from the back end if need be for
we'll,
Android.
yeah, we'll knock this RevenueCat thing out quickly. I feel like that shouldn't take us long to solve.
It's I think it's we're gonna have to reach out to their support. It's gonna be or hopefully they're not off on holiday.
Well, if you need help, let me know. I can maybe go to some of them on LinkedIn as well.
Mm-hmm.
Get us some help quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Um,
try their support system, see if they respond, and if not,
Yep.
I'll go to the, yeah, cool. Okay, what else mean?
yeah, and also worked on a thing we added for the backend, which is like it's called invite URL, and basically the backend now handles we move it we're moving it to the backend, and we need some process changes to implement that, and I did that. Other than that, yeah, I will need new tasks to work on. Either like regarding the new architecture, if we seen issues, or which I think still there are, just like we didn't stumble upon on, and yeah, or any other tasks related to our current architecture or fixes that I need to work on.
Okay, great. Todd, have you had a chance to do any testing of Build 04 yet?
No, no, there's no 4 for Android because like
Until 3.
No, he's got iPhone too, though.
Oh yeah, the iPhone. Okay.
Oh, not on iPhone. I have not. No.
Okay.
But
I'll try to play
Ford
around
is
with all
available.
four today.
Okay.
Yeah, let's test it on iPhone. Let's get Chantel testing it too on iPhone.
And what's the most important things to be focused on? Is it the streak freezes and onboarding, or anything else?
Not this is like the a new architecture,
Okay.
and yeah. So anything. I know
Anything.
it's broad,
Is it
but like yeah. But if anything feels weird and not working as expected, then yeah, send it because like
Okay.
let's make sure we delete the app all the way
Right.
when testing on a test device
You got it.
because of the new architecture. I want to make sure we clear the phone all the way out.
You got it. No problem.
Cool. And then I mean, sounds like you could use some more work.
yep.
Okay. Don's on a flight, but I'll let me reach out to him real quick and see what else he's got on his mind. And then while I wait to hear back from John, let's roll to Ismail.
Yeah, hey. Okay, so I first of all, how's the build looking with the new build in terms of onboarding and all that? Because there was optimization done there. Does it all look good? Has it been tested? Because if it is, I want to merge that code in.
Okay, so Todd, have you had have you had a chance to play around with Build 03 at all yet?
Yeah, O3 I've been playing with. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly
Okay, cool.
onboarding looked good.
Yeah, onboarding's been good. Everything else I've been using, yes, no problem.
Okay, cool. Then I'll
Yep.
get the merge done today. It's already been approved by Amin. That being said, I switched over to basically working on the image styles in the new architecture just to basically have that image always fit, like we see the full image in cat.
Mhm.
But it's and it will be dynamic based off of the image size. So if it's a short image, it won't be as if it's wide and short, and it would reflect that, and vice versa. If it's long and not so wide, it would reflect that. It won't be always the same image look. And it will display the full image, obviously, but I also made sure that it fits on the phone that it's displaying where it doesn't overflow. So I got that part done. Now I'm working on the second part, which is I think John said he wanted to kind of play automatically, and so and we were using an old library, the Expo AV, which I'm getting rid of, and gonna try to use Expo Video, which is the newer one, for the Expo created videos. So hopefully I can get the that feature to work with this new library. The autoplay. It's still a little tricky just because we don't we want the video to play while it's in black and while it's visible. And if it's not visible, we don't want it to play. So yeah, I need to figure that out, how to do that properly. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be working on today.
Okay, very good. I'm trying to think if there's any. Is there anything else, Todd, you can think of that John wanted us to go over today?
I think John put a couple things in Slack over the holiday. They may have already been addressed in development. Let me see. Oh yeah, on Thursday, John mentioned in O3, Ishmael, about reactions aren't showing
Oh, not
on
sure.
messages. Yeah, let me go back to it real quick and double check.
I just realized it didn't open. Open chat. Okay. O3 for some reason, all of these images are appearing for me. So it looks like the image not appearing. That could be a backend thing.
Okay.
Need to look into that. And then you said reactions is not working. Where's that?
Correct. Yeah, that's right. Like if you react to a message, it doesn't show up. Your reaction won't show up on the bubble.
Okay, let me see. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't show up here, right? That's weird. Even if I go back, is this a front end or a back end? Let me double check. Okay, I'll check that out and see what's going on there.
Okay, and then also, one other thing, Ismail on 03, I'm not sure. On the freeze streak screen,
Mm-hmm.
like for example, I have a user that has a 0-day streak,
See, okay.
has the ability to buy a freeze. Is that just so we can test it? And what I mean by that is, if someone has a 0-day streak, I'm assuming they wouldn't be able to buy a freeze.
Yeah. So the thing about that is that's all going to be controlled by the backend, that buy when it's enabled or disabled. So
Okay, I see.
whatever logic is off, just Slack Jerry. He'll be able
Okay.
to play with those flags. But no, you're right. If they have 0, they shouldn't be able to freeze it.
Okay, no worries. Nothing crazy, but thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's all that we had. Yeah, that's all I have for now.
Okay, cool. Well, let's continue testing.
I do have one other thing. I'm so sorry. I noticed this just even in prod when it comes to notifications, and I don't know what our solution is here. And maybe Jerry responded to me this weekend about notifications from the Sports Hub, that every single notification that someone gets, I think because the NFL, the animated GIF that's being used for that chat, I think the NFL might be the first image in the GIF, perhaps, because every notification that comes from there shows NFL. I'm not saying this is good or bad, um, but if someone's following baseball or NBA, they're going to see an NFL notification. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Something to
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah, I don't think we're able to use a GIF for it.
All right.
I've never seen a GIF in an iOS push notification.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
The
Danny,
only
does
thing is if we maybe edited that GIF and we just had like a Circle Sports Center logo that was the first frame of the GIF.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If
Yeah, some
somebody
sort of
would-
identifying logo.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be a good idea. Danny, are you following that?
Yeah, I am. I feel like the name still shows up as Circles Sports Hub, right?
It does.
I feel like that's the most important thing. And the
Okay.
NFL is a really recognizable logo. So if one of them's going to show, I know that it's not the interest of every single person, but at least it communicates to you right away that it's sports related.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the alternative is what? Like making a whole new logo that is somewhat different?
The alternative Jerry was suggesting, which is a good idea, might be a good idea if we want to do it, is create an identifying logo for the Sports Hub, like we would for any other chat, and that becomes the first image of the animated GIF.
I guess that's exactly what I thought he meant. And then I'm thinking, well, if we're gonna do that, why didn't we just do that from the beginning? Why have the GIF at all? You know, because then that's the identifying logo for the.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it definitely does. I was thinking the animation was the part that was catchy in the chats, more so than the logo. This isn't anything that requires a whole lot of. I don't think anything's necessarily broken, so I don't know that we need to fix anything at the moment. But it was just an
I mean,
observation.
for sure. I mean, I think the perfect solution would be like the image in the push notification changes every time. Not like a GIF, but like it's the baseball one, it's the football one, it's the UFC one.
Right.
But that's getting way too carried away.
Yeah,
I'm open
agreed.
to any solution. It's not a.
Well, I don't think anything's broken. It was just an observation.
For
I don't
sure.
think we need to make any changes at the moment, but it's good to know that there is an option if we want to make an identifying image, like Jerry suggested, making it the first image, and that will be our notification image moving forward. But for now, I don't think it's critical to focus on.
Cool. Did you see John's message in there today, 9:26 a.m. Build 03? For some reason, this user's image isn't appearing for me. Did you bring that up already?
I didn't bring that up, but I think did Ismail bring it up or?
Yeah, that one. I think it's gonna be. I need to look in. It might be backend because like if the image is not the URL. Okay.
Yeah, Ismail, I already check URL is good. It's the valid URL image URL.
Mm,
And image is also displaying using that URL.
okay, I'll look into it. I'll see. Because that hasn't been touched really. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see what's going on.
Cool, cool. All right. Well, that's all I have for now. Do you have anything else? Anyone else have anything else to add?
No, I don't have anything to add, but maybe after stand up, I just want to have a quick chat. Danny,
Sure.
if you're
Sure. All right. I guess Todd, if you want to stick around with me and Ismail.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool. All right. Everyone else, have a good day. I'll be around. Be on Slack.
Thanks.
Right.
All right.
Good.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Thank you.